So Julie, for this one, we're going up to the top of Daniel Summit. You want to talk about a massive cabin. If somebody is looking for a massive cabin, a getaway for their family, or to have a potential rental, something like that, you know, you are talking about the cost of construction on this home, and its location is unbelievable. So let's talk about the location. As you can see, we're looking on almost an acre right at the top of Daniel Summit. And one of the nice things about Daniel Summit, that's where all the rentals are. This is where you go snowmobiling during the winter. And then they do razor rentals right across the street. And so it's a year-round thing, and it also has some of the best fishing in the whole state. You're right up there by Strawberry Reservoir.
Yeah.
And that you can fish during the spring, winter, fall, even during the winter, because they do ice fishing during the winter.
Yeah, this is a year-round cabin.
And that roof that they put on there, this one's designed to be around forever. That's what they call a 100-year roof.
Yeah, this is just timeless. Look at the quality of construction in this home. This log cabin is just something that's just timeless.
And now you see a lot of homes that are built like this, cabins like this, but they simulate the wood because the wood is so expensive. You can't replace it. I mean, they don't tear down, you know, and build like this anymore. And this one is real. As you step into the inside, it's not faux. This is all real timber. And the cost of doing this, I mean, think about how many trees are in this house.
Yeah, and aren't they just beautiful? And it's something about a classic cabin like this is so calming, so peaceful. I don't know if it's the natural elements of the wood and the stone, but it really is a retreat to go and rejuvenate.
It kind of goes back to our heritage a bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This home could have been built 100 years ago. It could be built today, but it also could be built 100 years from now. And so it is that timeless kind of feel. And people, it speaks to our heritage, but it never goes out of style. This thing, 100 years from now, this thing will still be like iconic.
And it'll be something that's enjoyed throughout the time.
Think about a big family, and they own this cabin. They go up there, they can go up there each season, enjoy it just for that particular season.
Oh, you bet.
You know what I mean? And they've got some granite countertops, as you can see in there. And so in this house, you're looking at over 9,000 square feet. It's got 7 bedrooms. It's got 7 baths. It's got a massive garage. It has a massive 8-car garage.
Oh, that's great. You can put paddle boards and kayaks and
because you want to have all that stuff because you're up
snowmobiles.
there, right?
You bet.
You want to have your snowmobiles, your forerunners, you want to have all your stuff for fishing, you've got it all put down in the basement, and then you've got the place for the whole family to come, the friends. I mean, if this property is in Park City, which isn't too far from here, you're putting a price tag on this at least $5 million. And so at this one, they just made a price reduction on this one. It's only at $1.5 million.
Oh, that's a great value. And
no, it's unbelievable because the cost of construction on this is outrageous. You're probably looking for the logs. You're probably looking at about $500 a square foot to build something like this.
Wow.
I would bet if you were going to price it out, you're only $163 a square foot, and you're sitting on an acre up in all those aspens in that great location. You cannot rebuild this house. It is timeless. This is a really good value. It doesn't fit everybody though. Like I couldn't use it because I don't have that many kids. I don't have that big a family.
Well, we just rented a home up in Heber, and there were 18 of us, and we had a great time. It was just so much fun to be all together and to spend that time together, but it was great that we all had our own bedrooms and had some separate space too. So
look at that. Isn't that spectacular? When I look through those pictures, that videos that's going by, I'm thinking about how many man hours did it go to take to do that? I mean, because that all has to be that's all hand worked. You have to work all those rails by hand.
Oh, and don't you love the deck too? Yeah.
Somebody loved this home for sure. They put a lot into it. And look at the little loft area. I mean, it's spectacular.
That is fun.
It's
Sneak
so
up there
charming.
and take a peek around to those gorgeous vaulted ceilings. Wonderful, charming fireplaces that you're going to so enjoyable to have several of those.
It's just charming, isn't it? It just keeps going and going. You're talking
really
9,000 square feet right at the top of Daniel Summit. You got all the hiking, biking, everything you want to do. Now we're going down into
Look
the
how much
basement.
space there is here.
So you got a nice home theater down in the basement and lots of open space. And again, that garage is unbelievable. I can't wait to look at the garage because that's where the home theater's right there. And look at how
Wow.
they matched the style and everything. They did a really good job of pulling it all together. They did some bold colors in there, some reds in the woods and the warm to it.
You know, it really is a beautiful home, but it's also so durable too. Having this wood up the sides like they do, it's a charming feature, but it's very durable.
Yeah. And so take a look at this garage. This is, I mean,
That'll do the job.
it looks commercial.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? It really does. I mean, and that's what you look at that. For $1.5 million,
It's so
you're on
beautiful.
top of the mountain in the Quakies, and it'll last forever.
Yeah.